Could the 2019 Toyota RAV4 be the most vital auto of the New York International Auto Show this year? An overwhelming duty laying on the shoulders of Toyota's top-rated little SUV, yet something that the auto, now in its fifth era, is presumably up to taking care of. It's the most popular model in the automaker's lineup, all things considered. For the 2019 model year, Toyota changes to the TNGA K stage, which accompanies various advantages. For a begin, it gives the little SUV a greater than the sheet metal appearance, with a more drawn-out wheelbase and more extensive front and back tracks. Be that as it may, at barely short of 181 inches long generally, it's entirely minimal shorter than the active 2018 RAV4. It's additionally somewhat more extensive, and marginally lower. Shorter front and back shades indicate better execution rough terrain, and there's finished a large portion of an inch more ground leeway, ought the RAV4 ever make it there. Street and mud utilized should profit by the 57% expansion and frame unbending nature, however, and new multi-connect raised suspension. Forward perceivability has been enhanced by bringing down the side mirrors on the entryways. The beltline has been brought down too, alongside greater back quarter glass windows. Toyota will have various setups of the new SUV. There's the 2019 RAV4 Adventure, which has standard skyscraper rooftop rails and beefier rover bumpers, together with a more forceful grille, mist-sliding compasses, and new wheels. Like all AWD gas RAV4 models, it has multi-terrain select with settings for snow, mud, sand, and shakes. Toyota is putting forth a complexity rooftop choice, as well, and discretionary orange inside trim. The 2019 RAV4 Limited, in the interim, gets 19-inch amalgam haggles emphasizes on the outside to give it a more upscale look. It gets a computerized rear view reflect inside, alongside a 7-inch multi-information display, moonroof, and control balance driver's seat. Ventilated and warmed seats are alternatives, similar to an all-encompassing moonroof and a without hands control liftgate. The 2019 RAV4 XSE Hybrid, at long last, gets a two-tone outside with a complexity rooftop. Inside, there's Softex texture seats with blue features. Each RAV4 gets Toyota's most recent Intune 3.0 infotainment framework, with Apple CarPlay, Amazon Alexa Mix, and 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot bolster on Verizon's system. As standard, it has a 7-inch touchscreen. A 8-inch touchscreen is a choice on Intune 3.0 Audio Plus. In the engine, there's the decision of two motors. From one perspective, there's a 2.5-liter inline-4 gas motor with VVT-E, combined with an 8-speed program transmission. Those grasping charge can choose the half-breed, which matches a dynamic force 2.5-liter inline-4 motor with electric drive and a CVT. Toyota's new dynamic torque vectoring all-wheel drive with rear driveline disconnect is standard on the AWD Spec Limited Gas and Adventure Review 2019 RAV4 models. That can push up to half off the motor torque to the back wheels, and in addition move it cleared out or right contingent upon filling needs. At the point when AWD isn't required, the RAV4 can disengage the back drive shaft out and out, making for more prudent driving alongside a calmer and smoother ride. To some degree confusingly, however, it's not by any means the only AWD framework Toyota is putting forth on the new SUV. There's additionally AWD-I on the 2019 RAV4 Hybrid, which utilizes electric engines on the back wheels. Contrasted with the present auto, the 2019 model can push 30% more torque to the back when required. At long last, there's the standard AWD framework, which needs dynamic torque vectoring, which will be on the Passage spec gas models. In the Lodge, there's more new tech than just CarPlay. Up to 5 USB ports have been incorporated, spread between the front and back of the auto, and there's a discretionary Qi remote charging plate. A 800-watt JBL sound framework is accessible, with 11 speakers and Clarify tuning innovation. Settle on the Intune update and you get root, as well. Toyota Safety Sense, its suite of dynamic security tech, gets an overhaul for the new SUV as well. As standard, there's pre-impact shirking with walker recognition, dynamic journey control, 0 to 110 miles per hour, path takeoff alarm with directing help, and auto high pillars. New for the 2019 RAV4 is lane tracing assist, which helps keep the auto in the focal point of the path on throughways, and road sign assist, which can spot stop, yield, do not enter, and speed limit signs, and after that give a dashboard cautioning. Blindside observing, a 360-degree encompass-C camera, stopping sensors, and back cross movement braking are alternatives. A turning around camera is standard fit. What Toyota is yet to affirm is exactly how much the new 2019 RAV4 will cost. We'll see that out when it touches base in dealerships in the not-so-distant future.